A 15-year-old boy told his headteacher, "I'm not right in the head," after he stabbed a fellow pupil to death with a 5-inch hunting knife during their school lunch break. A jury has been informed. Harvey Willgoose, also 15, collapsed within seconds after being knifed in the heart at All Saints Catholic High School in Sheffield and died shortly afterward on February 3rd. Richard Thine, KC, prosecuting, told the jury that following the incident, the defendant confessed to headteacher Sean Pender, "I'm not right in the head. My mum doesn't look after me right. I've stabbed him." He also mentioned to Mr. Pender, while waiting for emergency services, that he had carried the knife for protection. Mr. Thine stated that Harvey, who was absent during the incident, sent a text message to his dad saying, "I'm not going in that school while people have knives." The incident led to a falling out between Harvey and the defendant in a Snapchat group, with each boy siding with one of the students involved in the initial dispute, who had been suspended. In a message on February 1st, Harvey sent the defendant his address, telling him, "If you have a problem, you've got my address, I'll deal with it, simple." The jury was shown CCTV footage of the killing, with Mr. Thine describing it as shocking but necessary to play. He explained that the footage shows Harvey appearing to place his left hand on the defendant's right arm before the other boy takes a knife from his left pocket, transfers it to his right hand, and then stabs Harvey twice in the torso. The prosecutor said the defendant then advanced toward Harvey, who backed away across the courtyard, after which the defendant returned to the spot where the incident began, gesturing toward Harvey with the knife and apparently shouting at him. The video shows Harvey running toward the defendant, who then moved forward again, bouncing on his toes and still brandishing the knife, and Harvey backing away. Mr. Thine stated, other pupils fled in fear and panic as the defendant entered the dining hall, still holding the knife. Staff members, Caroline Siddle and Rachel Hobkirk, approached the boy, who was dancing around on his toes and waving the knife around. Although by this time, he seemed to be saying, "I'm not going to hurt anyone." He did not comply when they told him to put the knife down. Assistant head Morgan Davis arrived and found the defendant still waving the knife. When Mr. Davis asked him to hand over the knife, the defendant replied, "You know I can't control it," which Mr. Thine indicated was likely a reference to the defendant's anger issues due to previous incidents of violent behavior at school. Mr. Thine explained that Mr. Davis held out his hand and took the knife from the defendant. Meanwhile, headteacher Mr. Pender placed his arm around the defendant's shoulder and escorted him down the corridor to his office. Jury informed the defendant has admitted to Harvey's manslaughter, but denies murder.